Ramaphosa says South Africa feels Zimbabwean problems to send the ANC delegation. South Africa's ruling African National Congress, the ANC, says it will send a party delegation to meet all political parties and stakeholders in Zimbabwe as it commits to finding a lasting solution to a troubled neighbor's recurrent crisis. This was revealed on Monday by ANC and State President Cyril Ramaphosa while addressing the media soon after his party's National Executive Committee meeting. It was also agreed that the ANC must speak to all parties and stakeholders as well, and the NEC agreed that the International Relations Committee of the ANC must provide detailed reports on those two, the Zimbabwe and Mozambique matters, at its next meeting, said Ramaphosa. He added, "It is clear that we need a process, that they will engage other people, and we want to see something happening in the interim period as the African National Congress. We have decided that we should also have party-to-party, the ANC to ZANU-PF discussions. The Secretary General spoke about this, and we have now reinforced the need. The Secretary General will be finalizing the delegation that will be going to Zimbabwe in a few days to go and meet with the Zimbabwe governing party, the ZANU-PF. In my discussion with President Mnangagwa, we discussed this, and he indicated to me that their Politburo wanted to and desired to be in conversation with the ANC as the governing party in our country to discuss more fully the situation in Zimbabwe. In that regard, both of us as heads of our governing parties, we agreed that this delegation should now proceed and our Secretary Generals must facilitate the meeting that should happen as quickly as possible." Ramaphosa said his party was keen on meetings with all Zimbabwe stakeholders in attempts to resolve the country's myriad problems manifesting in an economic crisis and rights abuses. Said the South African leader, "As you heard, the National Executive Committee, the NEC, expressed a deep desire that when they get there, they should have an opportunity of meeting other stakeholders in Zimbabwe. And clearly, it is important to get as broad as views of what is happening in Zimbabwe as we can possibly can. Because, as you correctly say, they are having to deal with the situation on our borders, the concern that you articulated. We continue to feel them at our borders, and it's important as neighbors we are able to discuss this type of matters and see the extent of which we can be supportive to one another, and in whatever shape or form." Last month, the South African government sent a special envoy and they met Mnangagwa with the ruling party denying reports that there was a crisis in Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF has also rubbished claims of rights abuses by opponents, church leaders, diplomats and civil society, arguing these were social media lies created by the enemy to tarnish the image of the government.